There's a good thing. It's rotating. What was in the skies over and why did it sound like the most treasured sites in Christianity?
All right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano, and it is February 9th. It is 2024, the year of our Lord Zitch, for those who don't know. That is right, my friend. Zitch has turned 901 years old. I want to give a big shout out to Zitch, who is my maker, my father, and possibly my landlord. No, just kidding. Lover. Landlord. Anywho, so you like the Goof On shirts there? Yep, never gonna come out. This is a one stop right there, man. I got that. Where did I get this? And had it made, of course, in I think it was Crystal something, Clearwater, Florida. Clearwater. Remember when I went there? Never? Yeah, I was there on the beach. So anywho, yeah. Now tomorrow's Saturday. Interesting, because I have the day wide open. I think I'm gonna go to Orlando. Maybe. It depends. Need a little help, but we'll see if we can get there. Hey, today I want to talk about why people nowadays, I don't know, since frickin' Ancient Aliens came out, and it seems that the humans don't get credit for doing such wonderful things. I know, you're going to say, hey, they could fly. Did they? I don't see any ships. Did they have computers? I don't know, but it looks like they could have had something similar. Yeah, not a lot of roads, right? Usually it's just one road in and a couple of circles in the city, and then you're on your way out, right? Maybe a couple roads to the antlers. But other than that, yeah, north and south. Or did they go east and west? I don't even think they knew where to go, where they were going. Where to go? Hey, where'd they go? They go that way. Over yonder? Nah. Yonder. Where'd yonder come up? I want to look up what a yonder is, and then we'll do roll call. I want to see what yonder is. I've never looked it up. Do you know there's more words that you don't know than you do? Well, look at the dictionary. Okay, yonder. At some distance in the direction indicated. There's a ford south of here about 9 miles yonder. Okay. Or yonder could mean that or those. Hey, Kelly. Kelly Lewis is here. Is she? Is that you? Oh, looks like you have a different attire on. You have a tire on? Welcome to the show, everybody. Let's get going. Kelly, hey, it just jumped on me. You were the first one again. Welcome to the show. Oh, Anjali was yesterday, right? Yeah, that was weird. Oh my God, I forgot to comb my beard. Yeah, these are now called beards. I'm getting rid of this beard. I was going to shave it today, and I said tomorrow. I don't like it anymore. It's too discombobulated. It's all directions. I've cut these things because there was growing longer here than it would over here. And I'm like, what are you doing? Snip, snip, snip. Oh, no, too short. And then you go snip, snip, shh. And then it's all uneven under here. And I'm like, no. And then you go see your folks and your mother's like, what's wrong with your beard? And I'm like, you can see it. I knew it. This is the problem living by yourself. Nobody can tell you, we got to fix that. You're all by yourself. Sometimes I'll even look at myself in the mirror or if there's no mirror around, you just get your camera out. I've been caught with food in my teeth and a booger in my nose more than once. And it's the worst. And I try not to go that route. And it still happens. You wouldn't believe it. Country Girl, welcome to the show with the URL. See what I did there? Yeah, nothing. You did it all. Marcel, Goofonian Metalhead. What do you say there, Rockstar? It's my own. Ben, what do you say? Welcome to the show. Glenn Collins, welcome to this show. Jeanette, the angel of Goofon and Goofonia. No, Glenn's here though. Welcome to the show. Aaron, 2 ways. R-O-N. What do you say there, Chief? I fly. Red Bull gave me wings. Oh, I miss Red Bull. Yeah, I don't drink them anymore because of diabetes. Yeah. Diabetes. That's what it did. It beat me down, diabetes. Diabetes down. Hey, S.L. What do you say, SL? Anyone I notice how the Met office comes out with all the scary weather predictions that come out not. Well, I don't know what the first half of that was, but we don't have the weather accurate anymore. Like I remember it used to be, but I lived in Arizona where the sun shined 346 days a year. So what's today going to be? Look at yesterday. Actually, look at the last 3 months. I mean, we went how many days? Over 110 degrees. It was like 100 days or something. What's the record? 90 days? Over 110? Once it gets over 110 in Arizona, now it's hot. You would think it would be hot at 100. It's not. It's all right because there's no humidity. I was going to say humidity, but I couldn't get it out fast enough. Hey, F-Graph 72. How you seeing? Huh? How's your mom and them? Huh? I don't know. I just said it because it's a Southern thing. That's what I learned down here in Florida. Welcome to the show. Good to see you. I always see you on the way out of the show for some reason. Stars and Night Vision. Welcome to Goof On. How are you? Stars and Night Vision. Every time I see your name, I always want to go, Stars and Night Vision. If you were ever a guest on this show, well, that's really interesting, Stars and Night Vision. Can you tell me more? I would be like that. Andrew Rollins, too, because I think of the Rollins band. Oh, Country Girl, thank you. Thank you, God Almighty, I love you right now. For doing that, you just boosted my failed memory from yesterday. I was supposed to give out 5 memberships yesterday. Yeah, let's do it now. I don't pick them, though, so don't get mad at me. YouTube picks them. Maybe you'll be one of them. Let me pull up my Zimbabwe here. Let's get to the show. I got to open up a chat room. There I am with my stupid face. Shut off, Rich. All right. Hey, thank you, by the way, for gifting the membership. Who'd you gift it to? It was to David Roke? That is really cool, Country Girl. Thank you for doing that. Well, I can't gift one to you if you're not a member. So what I'm going to try to do is gift one now, and it says show support, right? Isn't this how I do it? Wait, hold up. Can't do it. Let me try this. Here it is. I got it. Membership gifting. I have 10 memberships to give away. We're going to do 5 tonight and 5 tomorrow. You ready? Now remember, I do not do this. There are terms that apply. Let's see. Terms and conditions. These terms and conditions apply. I want you to know this before I do it. I think it's imperative you understand. If you are gifted a membership, the terms and conditions apply to the distribution of your 1-month promotional gift memberships to eligible viewers of your channel. Promotional gift memberships means gift memberships that you and YouTube, I don't agree on who gets them, but YouTube agree are deemed promotions under the Commerce Product Addendum in effect between you and Google without any revenue due to you thereunder. Promotional gift memberships are not transferable, not available for resale, and not redeemable for cash value. Also, you have the option to continue your membership and you'll get a notice, I guess. But if not, it just falls off. They're not going to bill you automatically because I'm gifting it without a credit card. All right, here we go. I don't know how it works. I'm ready to gift in 5. These are random. 4. I didn't choose them. 3. Don't get mad if you didn't get one. 2. Here we go. 1. And at Guj. 5. Here we go. Oh, wow. Who got him? Who got him? Hey, Metalhead got one. Who the hell is Catherine Jones? Catherine got one. McGurk72, whoever you are. Moonlicht! You got one. And Brookers. Holy shit, that was awesome. That was awesome. Yes. Hey, McGurk got one. All right. I think it's people. Yeah, you got one, Brookers. I know, man. That's cool. So did Metalhead. Oh, and Moonlicht. I'm glad you guys got it. Hey, let's do 5 more. You want to do 5 more? Screw it. Let's do 5 more. It's for you guys that are here. No, you're not late now. I'm going to do it. You ready? I'm going to have a whole room full of members by the end of the night. You ready? Should we do it tomorrow? Why am I yelling? Should we do it tomorrow? Country girl, thank you so much for reminding me. That was great. You got, okay, phone, hold on. Do you want me to do one more? We'll do it tomorrow. Nah, Ben, we'll do it tomorrow. It's fun. No, tonight? All right, here we go. We're going to do it now. That was awesome. I'm happy that they picked the people that are here. Catherine Jones, yeah, you got one. There you are. I didn't know who you are. I was just joking. I promise. No, don't be mad. All right. No. Tune in now. I'm going to do it now. All right, F. Graph, I'm rooting for you. Brian L., Rick Davis, Dark Room, I'm pulling for you. I'm pulling for you. All right, you ready? Wait, hold on. Where'd it go? Oh, here. I got to go here. That's right. Gift. I wish we could do this all show. All right. Do I need to read the, you were here for the terms and conditions? Okay. Don't worry, it won't charge you when it's done. You'll have the option to continue the membership if you like. Whatever's in there. All right. But at least you guys get access to stuff that's in there that you may have never seen before, which really isn't that fucking awesome. But it's going to be awesome. Well, you know I was sick all last year. Give me a break. All right, here we go. In 5. I'm rooting for you. 4. Here we go. 3. Can you imagine this, Brian? 2, 1. Gifting. Commence. All right. Who got him? Ashley Johnson. Congratulations. Hey, Andy Cowley. All right. Hey, DB Property Maintenance. Good for you. Chris. Congratulations. And Wizard Moon 13, who I've never seen before. So thank you all. Oh, well, you know, I was rooting for all you guys too. I don't choose them. I just press the button. 10 memberships given away tonight. And we'll do it again next month. On the 1st of every month, we'll be doing this from now on. I get 5 a month from YouTube. I can only do them all at one time. I can't just do one here, one there. Or I would give them away like every 15 minutes for a fun, you know what I mean? Like, hey, it's time to give away a membership. All right, everybody, gather around. Yeah, can't do it. I mean, we can only do it once a month. So the fact I had two because I didn't do it last month, and it's not, I don't know why it carried over, but all right, we got a show to do, right? Tell you what, that is the most exciting thing that's happened on this show in a while. All right, congratulations to all of you. 10 new members. Hey, where's everybody going? They're going to watch those videos now? All right, that's fine. Go ahead. Have fun. All right. Now you can help Country Girl. Oh, it's showing all of the gifted ones. Check it out. So there's yours, and then there's those, and then there's those. So if you want to help support GoFund monetarily, I'm telling you, desperate times call for desperate measures. I'd like to do some things out in the yonder, but I need help. So help support GoFund, Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, Cash App. All the links are in the show description. You know what to do. You can become a member as well. That supports GoFund. All right, here we go. I said PayPal preferred. Yeah, I did. I said it fast. I think I mumbled over my teeth. I still had that chipped tooth. I gotta get that either filed down or... See it right here? All right, can't let a fucking... You know? Freaking just all I was doing is undoing a string because it was tight on the shoelace, and that happened. I didn't even know. I'm like, what the hell? Why does it feel sharp? Jack Sharpetti. Nah. What was going on today that I wanted to talk about other than Voyager coming home? Let's see if it still is. It still is. Voyager 1 is still making its way home, guys. We're going to check on this every day and see how far it goes on the mission home. That's right. You can see it right there. Can you put me up? Right here. We checked this yesterday. Why is it coming back home? There was some sort of silly answer that they gave. Like, well, it's the gravitational... And I'm like, no, it isn't. What? And look how fast it's going. 38,000 miles. This one's only going 34,000 miles an hour. I find that very, very exciting. See, it's coming home. Only 15 billion miles to go. Holy crap sticks. Really? It's 15 billion? Well, it has been going for 40 something years, right? 77, 87, 97, 07, 17, and then add 7. 47 years. Mamma mia, pizzeria, huh? Forget about. Cool though, right? I think so. Why is it coming home? Why? I tell you why. You want to know why? It's got a secret to tell. And it's going to land in somebody's yard. And it's going to start chirping aliens. You want to go into interstellar space? Not on my watch. We're going to send this mother back home. See, what they're saying is that it looks like it's coming home, but it's going outward. And it still looks like it's coming closer. Because in essence, it is getting closer, but it changed course. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. But there was no explanation when I looked. All right. We'll check on that tomorrow. Again. There was an earthquake in Florida. How do you like them apples? A 4.1 earthquake was off the coast on the Orlando side of Florida, which is the east side. And it was a 4.1. Oh, I have news. Oh, here it is. I have a video. Oh, I didn't know I did that. Good for me to show you guys what's going on right by me. So I'm thinking of going tomorrow, not there, but I don't know. I want to go to Orlando to go near NASA. I want to go check out NASA. That's the plan tomorrow. But I can't yet. All right, here we go. Is this going to play now? It's not even set up to play anymore. Can you believe this, Shiite? Why would they do this? Well, that is Bizarre. Baby June, 2 weeks, found floating off Florida coast in 2018. Mother located floating in the Gulf. No, I'm kidding. All right, well, that story's interesting, but it has to do with the earthquake. There was an earthquake, and all they said in that little clip there was that, isn't it really strange that we had a 4.1 earthquake 100 miles off the coast where there's no fault line? I tell you what, Maria, I heard the shaking, and I got to tell you, it frightened me. And when I woke up and others were outside, just like, did you feel it? And we all felt it. I tell you, I don't even have any pants on. Came to work, Maria, without my pants. Can you believe this? Why am I talking like Dice Clay all of a sudden? Oh, Akashi Chris, happy birthday. If you're here yesterday. Yeah, I forgot to erase all yesterday's stuff. John Greenwald had that good thing about that guy and this thing. You know, I want to listen to that because I didn't finish it. We'll get back. I love these guys. And yeah, because John Greenwald, I didn't even finish the story yesterday. I think I went off on another tangent. Yesterday's show, can I apologize? Yesterday's show was just a little less than favorable. I don't know what was wrong with me. I was like out of energy yesterday. What are you going to do? It's the shirt. It gives you superpowers. And here we go. All right, I'm going to play this anyway because we're going to get into all this. Now, this really isn't the whole show or even half of it. I just think it's weird how we give aliens credit. We don't even know if they're here. Aliens, creatures that are from here. Demons. My God. Hey! F-Graph, no, you didn't buy one. Oh, no. Well, that was really nice, man. You could have waited next month, bro. Maybe you would have won. Well, that was really nice. Very nice, man. Now I feel guilty. See what you did, alien? It's all your fault, you son of a rat bastard. It's this guy. It's one of the 14 bastard kids that I have, you bastards! Thank you, F-Graph72. I can't believe you're doing this, man. Thank you so much for being here nightly and supporting the show monetarily with a nice membership. So I hope it's exciting enough for you that we can keep you around a little bit. It'll get good. I think. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Thanks, man. Stardust. Hey, First Floor Audio. How you doing, huh? Lee! First Floor Audio. Lee. Thank you, Stu Baca. That's Stu Baca, Chewbacca's brother. Yep, Stu Baca has been around for a while, but he's been gone for about a decade molting. You know that big feets molt, right? And it's not fur. They have feathers. Yeah. They're called Bigfoot feathers. Yep. And they grow up their belly buttons. Yep, they, just like us, but they go through the womb in a year and a half. It takes them to gestate inside their mother's womb. Bigfoot feather. Bigfoot feather freaks is what they called them back in the 70s. All right, here we go. I'm going to play where we left off yesterday. It does not matter where we are. You want to know why? Because it's all garbled. And what do I mean by that? It all goes down the same bathroom, toilet bowl, sink, garbage disposal. Who? Oh, I forgot. All right, it's just going to sit there for a second while I look this thing up. Go ahead and play it now, please. Can you start that for me? Can you go ahead and press that button now? I'm ready. While we're waiting for that, I want to say thank you, Orlando, Alfie Joe Bob. Thank you very much on PayPal with a $12.13. Dude, thank you very much. Dude, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I did not expect that. And you said Orlando. Go to Orlando. Okay, that's what you mean, probably. I got to tell you, that's the way to do it, right on the old PayPal-ooski. Thank you very much, AJB. Is it? Am I right on that? It is AJB, right? Alfie Joe Bob? That was you, because I haven't seen you here. Hi, time-surfing alien. Unknown cryptid's back. How you doing? I am right on that, right, AJB? Oh, I'm sorry. It's not playing. I was wondering what happened now. I was just seeing if you guys noticed. Nobody cared. Let's see if it does it again.
This is something I think that we have to deal with. And if it's sitting in the private sector, well, they don't own it.
Isn't it amazing? I can stop anywhere and you'll know exactly what's going to be said. You ready? Let's try it out. This is random ufology, we'll call it.
Okay, let's say it is. Where is there any supporting documentation to support that?
What are they talking about? Anything in ufology. Anything. Hey, AJB, that was you who sent that, right? You sent the $12.13 to PayPal. I was just saying thank you. I wanted to make sure that was you. Right? Let's see if I'm right. I know it's about aliens and all that, but I think this has to do with ATIP. No, nothing showing that there's anything from ATIP, because I think we went this far. Thanks, AJB. You didn't remind me, and I wanted to see if I remembered that was you, and I finally got it right. Thank you. Thank you. Something went wrong. It's okay. Check this out. I got to show you guys this. I think my phone might be hacked. So it says here, something went wrong. Your Excel, which I never had opened, something went wrong with Excel. Excel closed down because this app has a bug. And then it says, try updating this app after its developer provides a fix for this error. I never opened it. That's happened now twice during the show. Not tonight, but it happened last week. All right, I'm going to continue playing our game. Screw them. Screw you, hacker. Let's go back to, sorry about the language. Trying not to use any bad words anymore. I really am. It freaking stinks. All right, so let's see what they say on this one now. Come on, bring me up. There you go. Let's go here. Let's see what they're saying. See if we can guess.
This is those that you see on the screen here.
Assholes. Oh, sorry. Well, he said those you see on the screen here. I thought he was talking about this. I mean, I can't help it if that's what they are, all right? Forgive me. Forgive me. It's John's fault. All right, let's see what he's talking about. These on the screen here, he says.
Don't agree about the relationship between their own programs.
Total assholes, right?
For example, if you read and hear and listen to James Lakatsky.
You know, I'm bad. I want to apologize, really, I do. That's enough. No more negativity. No more calling names like that. It's not nice. We're going to do it smarter and better from now on. I do feel weird lately about talking bad about people for some reason. I don't know if it's all the years just compounding of doing this over and over and over again. trying to get it through to people. You guys get it. This isn't for you. You know exactly everything I'm going to say, even when I'm thinking it. Who are we reaching? Who's paying attention to what John is saying? One of the most important voices in this field. Boots on the ground, baby. He is boots on the ground. He goes in there looking for documentation that is supposedly accessible through FOIA requests. He does real research. He talks to people. Even he's feeling the weight of what these four gentlemen did to ufology. Terrible. These two especially. These two, for sure, are nasty. This guy right here, probably the worst in the field. Oh, wait, I'm not supposed to be negative, right? No. I said I wouldn't use harsh language.
From the DID.
Harsh language, things like that. So it's weird. These guys were here before these guys. And then these guys took it out. He went out like a bully. I mean, he's not out, but he's not fully involved. He went out like a bully. This guy went out like a coward. It's amazing what they've done. Yeah, we've gone 2 steps back now. And people think it's okay, it's going to rebound, and it will when they need money. That's all. It's always about money, guys. Remember, let's see where we land on the next couple here.
That. Now, we can speculate until our eyes fall out, but until we get those answers, that's all what we're left to do. So
I don't know what. That could mean a million things. Let's keep going.
Let's just keep asking, keep pushing, and hopefully we'll get some clarity, because yes, it is absolutely important to these topics. And yes, it is important because it shows how we got here today.
All right. Now what we're going to do is go back and just listen to John, see what he's saying.
Some
I don't want to play that game anymore.
Out there are so sick and tired of me asking, but we have to keep asking it.
You see? He gets it too. Why do you keep doing the same stuff you keep talking about? I've seen the comments. John, why don't you try doing something else? And of course, he's got haters. He's got more haters than we'll ever have. It's amazing to me. The better you are in this field, the more haters you get. That's what I think. And it's always that side of ufology. Over there. It's true.
What happened to the tens of millions of dollars if this really was a research program devoted to UAP? Where's that material? And if it's sitting in the private sector, well, they don't own it. The DIA and the taxpayers do. So, I can go off on a whole tangent on OSAP alone, and the idea and concept and allegation and rumor that they, with taxpayer money, meaning Bass, the contractor, purchased databases like MUFON, which, I know that Bigelow did get involved with that.
Yeah.
But was it taxpayer money? Was this something that the DIA wanted? Fast forward to ATIP. Was it a continuation of OSAP specific to UAP nuts and bolts aerial threats?
You know what I think ATIP was? I think I figured it out. Oh my God, I figured it out. Oh my God, I think I figured it out. No joke. Here's what ATIP is. Because Lou did something. Hold on. Because Lou did something he didn't want to be. He's not a UFO guy. He's not a ufologist. I'm a counterintelligence guy. I do research. I counterintelligence research. They told me to bring this skill set into the UFO community. I didn't want to do it. I'm not a UFO guy. I don't give a shit about UFOs, but they told me to go spy on everybody in ufology, translated. All right. So he came in here. He did all that. Fine. But how it all started for Lou? They had to give him his own program to make him happy. Well, let me tell you this. If you guys are demoting me or whatever they did to him, I think Lou got in trouble and he got forced into ufology, into this position to keep his pension and everything. I think something serious could have happened. I don't know. I don't have evidence for it. But that's what it looks like when a guy says, I'm not a UFO guy. Why would they take a guy who's not a UFO guy, who's a counterintelligence guy, and then put him into ufology and have him act like he knows what he's talking about in ufology without really any training on the field? That's why they reined him in those first 2 years when he was with TTSA, however many years it was. They reined him in. He wasn't allowed to do interviews with the small channels until he left. Remember? And then he went rogue and he's like, I'm going to do it my way now. Nobody's going to keep the chains on me. But he would not do this unless they put ATIP in his name only, I think. So as to say, hey, if you're going to demote me right now for something I had responsibility to do, maybe he did something, maybe he protected somebody, maybe he killed somebody to protect somebody. I don't know. But something bad must have happened. And he's like, look, if you're going to do this to me and put me in a shithole ufology program thing, I want a future. I want to make sure I'm financially set. Because if you do this to me, you know, it doesn't look like I did anything but work under Lakatsky. So can you give me something that has merit that I could say I ran? This way I could say I was the head of something when I write my freaking book. I'm telling you, man, they think this shit all the way through to the end. That's why they're the best military in the world. The most brutal, vicious military in the world is the United States. And I think Lou wanted a piece of the action, and he said, give me my own baby face Lou, baby Louie, crying his way to the bottom. Can't take full ownership for what he did, probably, but that's the personality that we've learned to love. That's who Lou is. And why are people on the East Coast doing this, especially young women? Get away from me. Don't touch me. Ooh, you're so annoying. So I figured that out. Well, Michael figured it out from Dark Hour Paranormal. We talked. I'm like, hey, why do they do that? He's like, I think because they just don't want that annoying sound to end. And leave me alone. You know, it's that final push of anger. Leave me alone. That's what usual Italians do. Get away from me. What are you doing over here? They just took and twisted and get out of here. I hate that. See ya. All right. Let's finish this.
Not the paranormal stuff at Skinwalker Ranch, but specifically to that.
Am I wrong?
Let's say it is. Where is there any supporting documentation to support that? And what were they doing for years? It wasn't just Luis Elizondo.
That's why they don't have any documentation, because he would have had to have done some work, right? He would have had to have done actual work.
Other people, right? It wasn't just James Lakatsky. He had other people, right? What happened there? Fast forward to the UAP task force and Jay Stratton. What happened there?
Exactly.
So there's a lot of unanswered questions here that, I've asked for years, but we need to continue asking them because it's a fascinating tale to see unfold and the story's not told yet. And it doesn't matter if you believe me or support the questions that I ask. The bottom line is we still don't have the answers. And what's even more interesting about this is those that you see on the screen here don't agree about the relationship between their own programs. For example, if you read and hear and listen to James Lakatsky from the DIA and his leadership of OSAP, he contradicts Luis Elizondo. Why is that? Why don't more people care about that? What happened there? What's the discount?
John, we do care, but you and I, we're the minority, bro. The people that would care are all on their friends. They're on their side. So they're going to ignore it, even though everybody knows everybody's a little bit dirty on that side of ufology. Everybody holds a little bit of something, like a bag of dirt. It's true. And the sad thing is, it doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't. This is egos, and that's it. Egos. It's guys swinging Dixie. You know what I mean? That's it. Who's got the bigger Dixie cup? Oh, Luke, you can't even see yours. What are you talking about? Now that's fair. Now that's enough. It'll be enough. I guess that's what she said. Oh, that's gotta suck. All right. That's not nice. You know, I'm just a dick. He deserves it. I don't care. He does. He's not a nice guy. Not a nice guy. Not to my ufology. 3 structures on Mars. Yeah, we're done. We're done with them. There's nothing else to say about that. What else can we say that hasn't been said already? It is what it is. Let's get to some updated shit. Because that we all know. That earthquake off the Florida coast. You want to talk about lies? Check this out. I found this interview on my feed on X. Yeah, I think this is from Pepe Proda at Backcountry, Alaska, who on February 10th last year recorded that some strange events with that Alaska UFO. And he interviewed himself, and he came forward, I guess, or somebody found this video, or maybe I didn't see it. I never seen it, and I think this is wild. This is wild stuff right here. So, again, on February 10th last year, tomorrow's the anniversary, the Air Force shot down a high-altitude object that had entered U.S. airspace over Alaska. That is AK for those who are putting a map in the pin. Huh? A pin in the map. Here we go.
Story time. There's going to be a part 2 to this because it's a little bit long. Friday.
2 minutes.
February 10th, 9 a.m. One of my coworkers hears jets flying low and fast over the top of him. Thought it was weird. Didn't know what was going on. About an hour later, the news starts reporting about this object shot down over the northern coast of Alaska, right close to Dead Horse. Okay, Dead Horse is 10-minute drive away from here. 15-minute drive. Anyway, everybody at work starts talking about it, freaking out.
Wait, hold on. I had to stop it. What did he say about dead horses? Did it kill horses, or is that a place called Dead Horses?
10-minute drive away from here. 15-minute drive. 10-minute drive away from here.
Come on.
Shot down over the northern coast of Alaska, right close to Dead Horse. Okay, Dead Horses.
Okay, it's a place.
10-minute drive away from here. 15-minute drive. Anyway, everybody at work starts talking about it, freaking out. Holy shit. We're sitting at lunch, 11:30 in the morning now, and we got the flight tracker up with a military C-130 burning circles over the ocean here, just 5-6 miles off the coast of where my work is, which is nuts. And we're sitting there watching it live, and as we're watching it live, it disappears completely. All the old track, everything just gone. And we're just sitting there like, oh damn, they pulled it right off. They don't want to know where they're at or what they're doing. So that was kind of crazy in itself, right? So that later that afternoon is when the C-130s and helicopters start showing up. Here's a picture of the refueling operation they were doing. The following day, which is Saturday, the 11th, we got C-130s and helicopters flying all day long. Here's a picture showing up. Here's a picture of the refueling operation they were doing.
I just wanted to look at that. Does that look like a refueling operation to anybody? Is that how it looks? So this is the airplane and they refuel it with helicopters? Or the helicopter, how do they do that? I'm just wondering why he put the picture up so fast and then, took it down. Am I wrong on this? Guys, what am I not seeing here? I don't know if that's a refueling mission. Or is he just making this narrative up because he can make it up? Who's going to double check? Do helicopters do refueling? I mean, no. It looks good. All right, I don't know. All right.
following day.
Yeah, I know. But I've seen refueling and it didn't look like that. It looked like they used jets, like F-22s or something. No, hold on. Back up. They don't use F-22s. I'm sorry. The F-22s get filled up by a big jet. The hose drops out. We've all seen it in the movies. How can it fill up helicopters without worrying about, the thing going up and getting bladed? The hose. I'm not so sure. C-130 is for support. I'm just throwing out. See? That's not refueling, Ben says. He would know. Ben says he would know. They refuel with another aircraft. Okay. See, Samo would know too, like jets, but choppers don't refuel in air. You can't with choppers. Okay. It looks like an escort. That's what it looks like. Okay. So he's saying this is a refueling. I want you to just see how fast he put this picture, and took it down. He didn't leave it up for 5 seconds, only 1, I think. But is this another one of those? Just look over here. Here's another fake story to try to debunk whatever it is they shot down. Maybe it was a real UFO,
Noon is when the C-130s and helicopters start showing up. Here's a picture of the refueling operation they were doing.
1/1000.
The following day.
Oh my God, that was 9/10 of a second. 9/10. Not even a full second. Shady.
Which is Saturday, the 11th.
It gets good.
We got C-130s and helicopters flying all day long. I got all those videos on my TikTok and earlier videos, all in order and everything. So go back, watch those if you're curious. So that happens all day Saturday. Next day, Sunday, we got these high altitude jets flying and burning circles, and a few, not as much activity. It seemed like there's a couple C-130s and helicopters, but not nearly as much as it was the previous 2 days. They're all flying high. I have videos of all that stuff too. And that day goes off with just a big jet just burning circles above Dead Horse and Prudhoe Bay all day long. It's got to be some sort of support aircraft for communications or something like that. I don't know. Maybe someone who's ex-military or in the military could tell us. And then Monday, absolutely nothing. Everybody's gone. Zero activity at all. Same thing today. Today's Tuesday the 14th.
I know. No, I think that's a camera on his head, though. It's definitely got a light with it, right? He does sound like he's telling the truth, though. He really does. So maybe he just misspoke, or mispicked, or disinfoed. All right, more food for the fire. Got a lot of stuff to go over. I say it every night, and it's true. All right. This is a good time to put this in. All right. Here we go. So it says here, Justin Fool and Ray Bush discussing the United States Department of Defense engaging in satanic rituals to attempt to harness occult entities for remote assassinations, etc., etc. I can confirm from personal experience that these types of rituals are happening. Oh, you ready? You gotta hear this. This is Higher Entities, the Lost Tapes. Of course. What else would they be? Ziegfel's tapes are hidden. You'll never find them. Hey, Ziegfeld. Whoa, Jesus, you just snuck on me like Dracula. Yes, I did. Or did I? Richard, you are really getting in too close. Maybe we should go outside for a moment, have a smoke, yeah? Or a vape for you, possibly? No, just get the... Richard, I'm Ziegfugel. I am the devil in disguise. You're not in disguise. You're right here next to me. Stop wearing those clothes. You look like an idiot. I'm eccentric. I mean, I'm a billionaire. Yeah, blood money. Oh, yeah. Oh.
With NICAP early on, I had a lot of contact with.
Here we go again. High forehead, baldness, liar. But he's got the Stanton Friedman beard going. Kind of satanic looking. Bing, bing.
APRO, the Aerial Phenomena Research Organization, and I ended up as a state section director and then a state director for MUFON for Nebraska.
It's MUFON! Just because the word is UFO, you don't go MUFON. Just like you don't go GUFON. Ah! It's MUFON!
Worked with Citizens Against UFO Secrecy. I was on their board for a while. Just a number of various organizations that helped me to satisfy my own intellectual curiosity.
Now, when we think about this alleged group, the Collins elite, I was under the impression from what I've heard, and again, this is why we're meeting, because I need to be able to separate the rumors from what actually took place.
Sure. Oh,
you were
man.
contacted by members of the Department of Defense.
Correct.
Can you walk?
They explained to me what was going on, the project with which they were involved, and their concerns that it was not only unethical and immoral, but that it was a program that was really connected with the demonic, with satanic forces.
He doesn't even believe that. Yeah. Yeah, it was all in his hands. He told the truth with his hands and his face. There's one of them. Look, I'm surprised. I don't even believe it myself. That's really the look. You think I'm joking? That's how it works. Moody Mongol, everybody. How you doing, Mood? Let's continue with satanic forces and liars. Look, he's like, oh, you know, this is very good. What's coming up? Hey, did I tell you yet? It's a satanic forces, eh? You're gonna know because it's gonna burn in hell on March 13th, 2190. I kid you not.
Forces. They described research into psychic phenomena, psychotronic weapons, the attempted perfection of an ability to kill people at a distance, psychically, with only the power of the mind. Numbers of...
You know, I thought about that. I wonder if somebody just was doing this to me. I wonder if Lou was doing this at home. Oh, Rich. Oh, Rich. You don't know the power of the Lou, do you? Oh, Rich. You don't know what I'm gonna do to you tonight. You think I'm a somebody on the outside, but I'm a somebody on the inside. I'm a somebody in your face. I'm a somebody in your stomach. I'm a somebody in your board. I'm a somebody who's everywhere. You know why? Because I got a counterintelligence guy on the inside who's still helping me. But anyway, I'm gonna come after you with my mind. Or I'll take you out still behind the house. But for now, I do it a longer distance, okay? All right, I'm a fake and I'm Italian, all right? I'm Lou Eleganzo. I've got sock puppet entities. I've got sock puppet personalities. I've got sock puppet families, probably. I don't know. Shit, he flattened his wife. Oh, that's a puppet if I ever heard one. You know, he won't even come on the show because I said that he flattens his wife. Can you believe that? Like, who would get mad at that? That is like the most childish way to act, Lou. We always talk about him because he's a POS, and I'm not going to swear. I said I wouldn't swear. Did I swear yet? I don't think I did. But here we are. We're talking about a guy who said they used a program. They used psychic powers to hurt people from long distance. Why aren't we doing this today? Why aren't we taking down China? Why aren't we changing the mind of Putin? I call bullshit. Because you would be doing it if you could do it. And you ain't doing it because they're still doing their evil deeds. See, they're still doing those evil deeds. Remember Bush? The evil deeds out there is just evil deeds, and we're going to come out there and we're going to not sound like Bush at all. Now, I can't keep doing that. I lost it. I don't practice Bush anymore. Ma! She heard. All right, Bush balls. All right, let's finish off with the long distance psychologically killing routine that, you know what, I'm done. I'm done with that. Done. We know they're not doing it or they would have done it, right? And if there are people out there who don't like Biden or Trump, they would do it. They would do it. And nobody does anything because they can't. Oh, that's right. Because if you go in psychically, right, they have somebody on the inside that could psychically figure out and back engineer the thought to the person who actually did the remote viewing into the chest of whoever they wanted to unalive. This is one pickle we're in here. Why don't they do it? Let me tell you, if I had the power, I would do it. Yeah. Clear out a whole lot of people I don't like. Just by thought alone. What was that? Hey, did you hear what happened about so-and-so? If I name anybody, forget about it. Did you hear what happened to Scambian? Oops. He was cutting down a tree and it fell on him. I'm not saying that's going to happen. It could, though. Can you imagine if it did? That'd be like the most unreal thing that you could ever imagine on this planet. I am trying to think of trees falling. Trees. Now, if that tree did fall and we didn't hear him scream, did it happen at all? Sometimes I love me. All right, let's go back to work here. Now, we got a few things I want to go over. Hard to believe that they're, doing those things with their mind, but conveniently, when the world's in the worst state it's been in a long time, especially at the border, take care of the issue. But no, we'll just let it happen because moral issues. Moral. I can't afford to pay attention. You want to talk about morals? This is good. All right, I wanted to go this route tonight, just for a moment. Oh, it's the top of the hour, is it? Let's go check. Let's see what's going on with I2TA and third phase of Moonotropolis. Moontropolis. Third phase of Moontropolis. Let's check out I2TA. Oh, a couple of newbies. All right. Oh, wow. Never before seen. Wait, hold on. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, well, I guess there really wouldn't be a reason to go over this, but why not? It's Into Thin Air. One of the nicest people you'll ever meet in the field. In 3, mysterious earthquake strikes off the Florida coast. Go. Bum, bum, bum.
There was a reported earthquake last night about 101 miles offshore of Cape Canaveral, and it was reported at around 10:48 last night. It was a magnitude 4. There were a couple of rumblings, according to social media, from some folks near Palm Bay. Some remarkable stuff. That's pretty rare that happens around here because there's no major fault lines nearby either.
Well, everybody. Welcome back. It is February 8th, 2024, and yet another very rare earthquake taking place in the United States, or at least close enough to where it's causing a lot of concern. And in just a minute, I'm going to explain why this is such a weird situation that resembles something that took place a few years back. All right, so let's go over some of the details of this earthquake. A rare 4.0 magnitude earthquake was recorded off Florida's east coast, taking place around 10:48 p.m. Wednesday night. According to the USGS, the quake was recorded about 100 miles off Cape Canaveral and about 6 miles in depth, so also a very shallow earthquake. And now this is where things get very weird. For those of you that remember, back in June of 2021, the U.S. military decided to do an experiment which led to a triggered 3.9 magnitude earthquake 100 miles off the eastern coast of Florida, the same exact distance that this earthquake is being recorded.
Right now, a massive military explosion, the experimental explosion triggered by the Navy off of Florida's coast, and it registered a 3.9 magnitude earthquake.
Oh, come on. Hold on. No. I'll stop it right there for a moment. That is amazing. That's too coincidental. It's the only time I'm going to stop during this. But I had to say that because I didn't watch this yet. And I think that, wow, what are they doing? What are they doing? This is why I need to go out to that part of the world. Just go look around, see if there's military presence, or maybe I could look up some of the cams down there that are around the area and see if there's a military presence. I really want to go tomorrow, but tomorrow's Saturday. Yeah, not Super Bowl. All right, we'll finish this. Into thin air. Giddy up.
Look at that. The blast, known as the shock trial, an explosion meant to test the ship's ability to withstand nearby explosions.
And it wasn't just that.
I remember
1 month
that.
Later, they did it again, causing another 3.9 earthquake on the Richter scale. It goes on to say and conclude that this was yet another experimental explosion located 100 miles northeast of Daytona Beach. So naturally, this was a very big talking point on the internet and for earthquake forecasters and people legit wondering why the U.S. Navy is trying to blow things up so close to home and seemingly causing earthquakes. And then, of course, as the media works, it was bled out and
I gotta get out
by
there.
other stories. But now we are sitting here with another very rare earthquake taking place either in or in the vicinity of the United States. I did some research here, and the closest thing we have to an earthquake of this size, besides those two experimental explosions and yesterday's actual earthquake, we have one other quake reading of a 4.4 back in 2013. So again, it goes to show just how rare these earthquakes are. Let's not forget, we just had that large 5.1 earthquake downgraded from a 5.4 in Oklahoma. Super rare and super shallow, potentially felt by millions of people. This was also hyped up on the media recently. And then in the same video, we talked about that 1.7 earthquake reported in New York, which caused buildings to shake. So once again, I can't stress this enough. The attention and focus going into these situations is very different and very concerning. You know, it's been difficult enough as it is to try to figure out what exactly is going on in this world without the confusion of the media. But now that the media is all over these types of things, is this just another wild coincidence that a 4.0 earthquake takes place 100 miles off the coast of Florida, which is super rare on its own, but yet matches the information from 2021 when two different experimental explosions took place also 100 miles off the coast of Florida, causing the same exact earthquake on the Richter scale, a 4.0, a 3.9, and another 3.9. So once again, my friends, we are left with more questions than answers. What is taking place right before our eyes? And I think the biggest question is, are we dealing with some sort of natural earth activity causing this uptick in not just earthquakes, but natural disasters as a whole? Or is this another secret military operation? We got to keep in mind all the information coming out with UFOs and the disclosure topic. It would not be out of the realm of possibility to soon find out that a lot of these things are connected. Of course, as more info comes in, I'll share it all with you here on YouTube, or please check out the Instagram and X pages, which are linked in the info box below. All right, my friend.
Another great episode from Into Thin Air. I'll put the link, of course, in the show description so you can go check out any other videos. There's a ton of them, and they're all very exciting. They're all having to do with UFOs and weird weather anomalies and things. See, you know what I want to look at right now? Let's take a look. I want to see something. I want to see, because it's 100 miles off the coast of Florida, and then there was another one in Oklahoma, but there was one that was behind it. It's like it's coming towards Florida, and they're trying to stop whatever it is that's slowly inching its way over here. And then maybe whatever's happening in Oklahoma, maybe there's a connection. I don't know. Let me check real quick with you. We'll open up the Google Earth. Here we go. Google Earth Pro. And we're going to look at the world map just to see if there's anything we need to take a look at. All right, here we go. You won't hear anything, but I'll go blind while this thing flashes at me the whole time. There it started. So I want to take a look at where I'm at now. So let's go to let's go to Orlando. Just wanted to get us close. Now, how do you pull out 100 miles? Where do you think 100 miles would be, huh? Like out here somewhere? How do you measure? Is there a measuring thing? No, right? All right. So then let's look at Oklahoma. Where are you, Okie? There we go. All right. And they had something there. So from here to go across to here to here. Yeah, I don't know, man. What the? But, oh, look at this. Is this what they're doing? Wait, what's this? Were they bombing over here? Remember? There was the one behind it, and then there was one more forward, more closer to the coast. So is this about 100 miles? Look at this, though. This is crazy. The Bahamas. Oh, my God. So, you know what I'm thinking? Bimini Road, Atlantis. Yep. We were in St. Augustine, what, 2 years ago? Year and a half ago? So beautiful right there. That was fun. I want to go back. Then we went to Gainesville last year, I think, or 2 years ago. I can't remember where I've been. The Cousins brothers were out. This is where we need to head, guys. We need to go to Miami. I want to go down here and still talk to people, police and everything. I definitely need to stay the night. It's an 8-hour drive, 4 hours there, 4 hours back. So just the 8-hour drive is enough. So 4 hours, it's tiring. You get out, walk around for 3 to 4 hours, then get back. That's a 12-hour day minimum. I'd like to sleep over, but I don't know. Maybe I don't sleep here. I go somewhere else. It's probably like a $200 day, $300 day, gas, food. Yeah, and the room. It's about a $125. I wouldn't stay here. I would stay somewhere up here. Drive maybe an hour. But we need to start doing things in Florida right now. this is the time for me to get moving. I was in Fort Myers last year. It's where it all started to go downhill for me. It's beautiful down there, actually. That's where I met Nathan. Florida's a trip. Yeah, it is really diverse, man. I'm talking just everywhere you go in the state. It's something different, but it's the same. I can't explain it. It's like Arizona. Everywhere you go, it's a rock. It's desert rock. And in Florida, everywhere you go, it's wet. It's marshy. Right? So I'm all the way up here. You know, I'm right across from Orlando. I'm only 85 miles. All I need to do is drive the hour and a half, 2 hours. And then just, here's Port Canaveral, here's Cocoa Beach where Jeannie lived with Master. Oak Hill, Daytona Beach. There's so much to look at. And it's only an hour and 55 minutes from me. Not too bad, right? So I want to go there too. I'd like to go and see what's off this coast. Any military activity? I'd like to know. So we'll check it out. Yeah, Florida will be underwater. 100%. 100%. I don't know why you would say Rich needs some geography study. I think I was pretty right on everything I just said. Okay, but thank you. I can never have enough. I don't know how far that is because it's a shelf. I don't study shelves. I study what I see. 1,500 miles off the coast. Yeah. Well, if that was only 100, if that was 1,500, so you're saying, hold on, no, this is good. I'm glad I caught it. So when I was saying go out to here, you're saying this is 1,500 miles out. Okay, you're probably right now that I'm looking at it again. You're right. Because from here to here is about 1,500 miles. And that looks about the same. So you're right. All right, so 100 miles is going to be somewhere in here. Okay. Somewhere in here, maybe. Wouldn't that be about a little more accurate? Yeah, thanks for calling that out. I really would have been making a big mistake. But to be straight, totally honest again, I would have known because I would have measured it out of curiosity when I was on the map and I was making my course there. I would have figured it out eventually, but God, I don't like to lose. Sorry, I just don't. You got me on that one. It is 15. I do need to know how far that is. But other than that, I know my geography pretty well. Why do I care? I don't understand. Time surfing alien, what's wrong with me? It's funny, Florida looks like a flaccid member with all the retirees there. Oh my God. I never thought of it like that. You were so nice, you didn't even say old people. That's how nice you are. That's you. You're a nice person. That's funny, man. Let me see what you guys are saying. Oh, again, see, this is why I don't watch the chat too much because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So you're not talking about 1,500 miles from here to here. You're talking 1,500 miles from here to there. I don't know why that was even brought up. All right. Well, I can't figure you guys out in the chat. I just can't. But I love you for helping. All right, let's get that out of here. I really enjoy that Google Earth. Hey, hold on. There we are. Love Google Earth. It is good. It's a lot of fun. So I really like that song, E.T. by Katy Perry. It's funny, I showed my age today. I think I was sending it. Who was that? Was it Anjali? I think it was. Yeah, I sent it to you, and then when it printed up on the thing, it said Katy Perry, and I kept saying Taylor Swift. It's Taylor Swift. So I'm getting old now. I'm there. I am. Once you're over 55, not right. I'm telling you, it's just not right. But we're going to give it one more go. We're going to try it again. We're going to try to be seniors, a senior bodybuilder. That's what we're going to go for. We're going to try to do it. We're going to try to do senior bodybuilding. Why not? I was starting to show you this. This is from UFO Sightings Daily. I can't play it, a lot, but I don't need to. He's saying there's 3 structures on Mars and an alien statue that's 3 miles high. UFO Sighting News. He said, I found them today and I wanted to share it with you. What's your thoughts? My question is, why didn't anybody else find this? Why didn't any... Does this make sense? Well, what planet are we on? Is this Mars again? You mother's... I'm sorry, I thought it was the moon. It's Mars. Okay.
Welcome back.
All right, can't play it. But I can do, just show you stills. Yeah, see, I don't know, man. An alien statue, 3 miles high. I guess I do see the head and some sort of hat and an arm extended up to its chin like it's the thinker. And then we got it here. You can see it here. I think it's just a broken piece of something or another. But if this is the swath of photos where it came from, that is a really beautiful crater up here to the left, isn't it? Is this? I'm not so sure. Let's go forward a little.
This is online version using...
Sorry. He's a nice guy. You don't want to... I don't think he wants me to play it. But look at that thing, man. That is really crisp, isn't it? That looks like a dome from here. I'm telling you. You know what it looks like? If you were a giant, it looks like a button you would press on the planet, like it's on the side of it. You press this button and the egg opens up, and then you just get inside of it. It's really bizarre. I've never seen one look like that. Look at all the other ones. This has a shallow edge to it. It's so shallow. And look at here at this little one. It's got a big shadow. It's deep. It's a pretty big crater. It's 1,500 miles. It's 1,500 miles away. All right, here we go. All right, it's a different one.
What's on it?
Stop. I'm not so sure. Sorry, it keeps playing accidentally. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, it is, right? Look at the right angles and stuff. Although I don't know, because it's not a perfect picture. It's good enough. Wicked. Very good. Still finding stuff on Mars, right? Yeah, that's a weird place to put it, though. It's just doesn't make sense.
But
and I've never seen anything like that before, which is another strange thing. None of us have ever seen. I've never seen it, and I would have seen it. I'll have to ask Jean. Is it Jean-Claude? Jean-Claude? What's Jean-Claude? All right, what is Jean-Luc? What's his name? His channel? Jean. J-E. What's going on? Did they change shit? All right. All right, no big deal. No big deal. No big deal. I tell you, that guy, UFO Jesus, he's just a gaslighting echo chamber now. That's all he's turned. He's turned into a gaslighting echo chamber. He's trying to create drama so people click on his thing, and I'm not falling for it anymore. But here's what he said. No, I'm not done with that guy. He sold out. He used to be original. He used to have his own thing. And then he started listening to everybody, and he changed. And he's just not funny. He's very angry. But isn't that side of ufology angry right now anyway? They're all doing very strange stuff, fighting with each other. I think Corbell versus Kirkpatrick, something's wrong. For Corbell to act that way, Kirkpatrick must be right. There's no evidence. He told the truth, and Jeremy didn't like it. Because Jeremy is a disinfo agent, everybody. A disinfo agent. That's right. That's right. You guys know. Hell, you were yelling it out before the show started tonight. Oh, he sure is. I tell you, that guy. Jeremy Corbell's a nut. I'll never have him on again. Introducing Jeremy Corbell. Hey, it's been a year. I said I wasn't going to have you on. People always do that. But here you are. We're friends now, right? Hold on. My phone just whistled at me. Oh, I see what that is. Is that right? Too bad. Another day. All right. All right, let's get back to work. No more earthquakes, no more school. Everybody in ufology is a tool, except for me and all of you and people who help goof on. You understand what we're doing over here. No more. Mary Misanthrope. This has got to be the coolest thing I've seen in a very long time. I am so happy I was alive to see this. And this will make you smile. I want you to just watch, because you've never seen anything like it. That's why. Oh, he's looking at you. What's happening here? Do you see where it's going? And go. Oh, no, don't play the music, you yahoo. I forgot. I'm safe still. I get it pouring, and we go shaking and a baking, and moving and grooving. Cups in everybody, looking for a tooth and blood, guts, neck, nuts. I'm coming for you, even though I'm upside down right now. Everybody hang around right now. Everybody look around right now. Now. I got my straight jacket on, and I'm looking to yawn, but I can't seem to see because I'm blind as a bat. Everybody knows you can't smell, so use your nose, because nobody knows. I love that guy dancing right there. And by the way, you can use the words that I just made up anytime you want. Anytime. That was pure gold, what I did right there. I want to be noted for it. Tomorrow I'll make a short. Note that down. 1 minute, 23 and 45 seconds. Got it. Bat song. I thought that was pretty good. I have to admit, every now and then you get lucky in life. I can create a whole thing out of that video someday, but I won't. All right, because I'm a procrastinator. Pronator. Mom, nothing but a guy in a potato. All right. So the Sun is reporting, the Sun, not the Sun, the magazine, the propellant, whatever they call that thing, the Sunbeam. Anyway, the Sun is reporting that Kirkpatrick had a change of heart. I don't believe the Sun's reporting. Do you? Says this person on X, AVM. I want to see this because I feel bad for Kirkpatrick. I do. He got the short end of the stick. I think he did. However, he acted inappropriately, so maybe it was a justified stick. He knew he was only going to be there for a year, and he acted like it. You know what he acted like? An intern coach. You know, I'm just here to get the paycheck. Well, not nowadays in NFL, but I'm just talking about, forget about sports, just talk about regular life. An intern will make $500,000. Oh, I'm sorry, I only can fill in for 1 year. No, but he was doing that. And I'm sure he saw things that were like, this is ridiculous. Like, why do people believe in this stuff? This is nothing but, there's nothing here. And then he just got kind of jaded and just said, there's like, you know, when you're disgruntled, which it looked like he was all the time, and you just don't care, you know what? I didn't see anything. There's nothing there. And I think that's how he said it. That's how he meant it. You know what? There's nothing. Translation, you know what? There is something there. You figure it out. I'm getting the short end of the stick for helping you guys start up this bullshit stuff. Capiche? It's a one capiche show. It's been a while since we had a capiche. Feels good. Yeah, I think he got the short end of the staff. He had no staff. He was the only one there. And that's the thanks he gets. I know he's feeling that. And if he had to deal with anybody in there that was, you know, telling him what to do and what not to do, well, that's the same thing. He probably got frustrated and said, nah, I don't see it that way, but all right. I don't see it that way, but all right. You know, I don't see it that way, but all right. I don't see it that way. Fine. All right. I don't see it that way. Calm down. All right. Calm down. I'm calm. All right. And you know, it progressively got worse. And then the day he left, he said, there's nothing there. Not the day he left, but you know what I mean. After he left, he kind of left a little salt in the wound. I don't blame him. I really don't. And Jeremy Corbell acted inappropriately because it was fake. He was acting. There's no way Jeremy Corbell gets that mad over anything. I've never seen him get mad. There was people called him a hoaxer, a liar, a cheater, a charlatan. That's fine. I can handle that. But Kirkpatrick saying, I didn't see anything. It's a lie, it's a it's a blowing the roof off the whole thing. I'm not getting my disinfo. Everything's falling apart right at the seam. He didn't follow the script. He's not on the script. Damn it. Well, I need to know these things. Anyway, back to the live show here. Kirkpatrick is Satan. Calm down, Jeremy. You don't understand. I've worked hard on this disinfo. Don't you know? Don't you know? Don't they know us, Hans? They don't appreciate what we do. They don't know. They don't know. They don't. Just get together. Just pray. Weaponized. Season 5. Coming soon to a Looney Boon tune near you. A Looney Boon tune? It came out wrong, so sue me. You sound like Sulu. Oh, do I? Oh, my. Here we go. Play this, Kirkpatrick. Let everybody know how you feel. Go. I said go. Oh, it wasn't the video. I'm the ex-Pentagon UFO chief, and I was gagged from revealing alien secrets. The bombshell files must be released. The physicist was made to step down. He wasn't made to step down. Oh, the sun, that's right. They're a bunch of farcists. He was made to step down from his role. No, he was an intern. He was only there for a year. In the Pentagon, after revealing he had documents showing concerning activity in our backyard. Oh, boy. Well, that's a nice try, but, wrong. 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 Stop it. I was just saying if you could tell. It was me. I could always smell you. Hey! Hey, you smell like a horse. Oh. That's just mean. Yep. All right, I got to play this for you. Can never have enough. There's just never enough. Even with Doty, it's never enough. I can never get enough D. O. T. Y. Can never get enough. You guys thought I was gonna, but I didn't. Hey, if you want to help support this show, we do things, all right? Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, Cash App. All the links are in the show description. I think you know what to do, but a reminder, we live because of you. Not in spite. Because. Capiche? Oh, it's a two capiche show. I never thought we'd see that. Here we go. Play this sturdy mother.
Richard Doty, welcome.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Lou 1.0. This is the original Lou. Look at that shit-eating grin. I know there's people out there who love Doty. They love his demeanor. They believe him, believe it or not. Anything this guy says, they believe. They really, truly, honestly do. I don't know what happened. When did this shift happen that people are, oh my God, I think I know what happened. I noticed it a few years ago. Doty started popping up because of the popularity of ufology. You kidding me? Doty, stay out of it? He'd probably hear his name being used here and there. Not that he ever left. But that's all it was. That's all he's about. That's stupid, man. He has no reason to be out here, does he? Does he? I mean, why would... That sounded like my door open. I gotta check. I mean... Hold on. Nothing. Nothing. The front door was still locked. There's sometimes I forget to lock it. It sounded just like the front door opening. It's got a very distinct squeak. It does it every time. Even if you go fast, you go slow. It's the same. It is. I'm all right, though. The invisible darts come from behind the green screen, and these hands come around, and they're choking me, and all you see is invisibleness, and I'm that would be a trip. You see the background come alive and it's attacking me. That would be a trip. God, why can't stuff happen? Why can't things just be fun? Come on, just a little fun. Unbelievable. All right, Doty.
Good to be here.
Did you think that we would arrive at this moment?
No, not at all.
Oh, it's Jimmy the head church. You guys got to get my coffee. All I care about is coffee and guitars. God dang it. I didn't swear.
If we were able to capture, say, for instance, an Archeloid and an Eben.
An Archeloid? I'm going to need like Michael Roser here or Anjali or somebody like that that can help figure this stuff out for me. An Archeloid? Did he say demon? I want to go back. I'm sorry, guys. This is...
Say, for instance, an Archeloid and an Eben.
Oh, an Eben. An extraterrestrial biological entity neutered.
We would have to set up different facilities in order for them to adapt and live on our planet. They were from different places. The Ebens, we know they came from Zeta Reticuli. The Archeloids came from another star group.
It just came from another star group. Don't worry about it. Where are they from? I said don't worry about it. So the Archeloids... This is great. Cosmic Judas throwing it down.
The Quantaloids, they're all different. And they look...
Quantaloids. God, Doty, what did you... This is Doty, right?
Different.
Hey, Renee.
Intense.
Cosmic Judas. Hold on. I am at the end of my wits. Well, whatever was Fleming around in my esophagus. All right, I can't. Why did I even say that? That's disgusting. You guys are pigs. But anyway, I am at the end. It's just leaving my body. That's why I'm coughing. I don't cough. I hardly coughed at all tonight. Yeah. The other night, like a couple nights ago, I couldn't stop. And then, I've been getting better, but I only had that 1 hour. But all right, I only had that 1 hour outburst. All right, check this out. This is amazing what we're going to see. Technology. Well, this is some of the most insane footage. It is. Dozens of rockets fired earlier, yesterday actually, from Lebanon into Israel by Hezbollah, intercepted one by one by the Iron Dome. It's really magnificent to see. I want to show it to you. It's amazing. This is what alien technology gave us. You think I'm kidding? It's all military. Everything alien, except for me, is from the government.
سكتلني سكت كما يوتسع واو ترى من قبل جوزي طيب لا علينا واو سلام السيسي زو كده اسمونا هلا واو ربي
That's unreal. That is so scary. And they're hooting and hollering. Can you imagine? That's amazing. 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 That was cool. right? I mean, it wasn't. I'm just talking about the technology, guys. Let's not get political, okay? All right. So, Congressman Tim Burchett has been making the rounds, doing interviews, and I've been playing one from Matt Beal, Limitless, where he was pretty candid about what he's been into in the skiff and what he thinks is going on in ufology and who's a disinfo agent and whatnot. He's really speaking his mind here. So I want to play another portion of that interview where he's talking about when the secrecy started, but I'm not so sure it's about the secrecy that started this time, or is he talking about 1947? So as soon as he says 1947, we're out, because I don't need another history lesson on Roswell. So let's just see where Burchett takes us. And if he takes us into a familiar place, we'll get out and go somewhere else on the interview, I mean. Here we go. It's a good interview. And any day now. You're going to play games.
Talk about, you mentioned 1947. You know, obviously the Roswell crash happened early in July.
Oh, wait, maybe he'll say, was there another?
July of 1947. The Roswell incident, I'll say, happened early in July of 1947. And then, are you aware? I'm sure you know this, but then the National Security Act of 1947 was signed within.
All right, we know all that. All right, his thoughts on David Grush. Let's just go into that. How many here think that he's going? I haven't listened to this. That he's going to say that David Grush has no evidence. I don't know if he'll use the word hearsay, but it may come up. But that's obvious, right? He could say everything's truthful he's saying. Let's just take a look. You guys discuss.
On Grush and Fravor and
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
those guys.
I mean, they're all patriots, dude. You know, you got Grush, I guess the interesting thing was, though, I've studied this issue since I was a kid, 7 or 8 years old, at the West Knoxville Library. They had the books out, and I guess now my parents would be written up by some child protective service. They just, turn me loose at the library and I'd stay over there 3 or 4 hours and walk home or ride my bicycle or whatever.
That is exactly what I did. Didn't you guys do that? Anybody born in the late 60s or early 70s, Gen Xers? I used to ride my bicycle to the mall, and they had I think the bookstore, I don't know what it was, but it was one of these well-known bookstores. It was in a mall. They even had Playboys on display, the magazines back in those days, remember? I know, because never mind, but we would go there and I would get kicked out of the bookstore. And they'd be like, sir, you have to buy the books. And I'm like, I'm just seeing if I want to keep it. I'm reading some stuff. And then we'd rip out the pages we wanted to keep, pictures of UFOs and things like that, since they were being mean. Right? But they didn't know. But that's why they kicked us out, because it must have been happening. And we weren't the only ones. But we wound up at the library. Me, I'm thinking of Gen Xers. I would go to the library. Not a lot, but it was right next door to the mall. So how could I not go to the Scottsdale Library at PV Mall, which was weird. I don't know why they called it that. But anyway, spent 3-4 hours there looking at, you want to know what pictures that enthralled me and inspired me? The Billy Meyer stuff. I thought it was real. What did I know? But I didn't trust it. I said it, and I say it now. That's why I use the verbiage. It's too good to be true. And if it's too good to be true, it usually is. All right, let's continue here. I think that's interesting that he mentioned that. I did the same thing. That's all I had to say. Why did I go into that whole thing?
But it just, I gravitated toward.
He's talking about what his thoughts are on David Grush. I'm sorry.
but it just, I gravitated towards it. And then TMZ, the center of all media, their cameraman, Colin, he caught me out on the corner and asked me about the report that was coming out from the White House that Trump had ordered, and then it was carried over into the Biden administration. It doesn't really matter whose administration. This isn't a partisan issue. It's just it's just a cover up to the point of both parties it's a uniparty anyway that runs our country.
It's a uniparty. All right. Why does he always get political? Nah, he's a politician. It's a good interview. We'll check back on that some other day. But for now, we'll continue on with what's going on in the old ufological world. I know some of you may or may not be getting sick of it. However, it is my responsibility to remind you of a person who wronged you. This is amazing. Here we go. Here we go. We're realigning.
Left the Department of Defense, ironically enough, to finish the very mission they gave me in the first place. I didn't ask for it. I'm not a UFO guy, not a ufologist. I never have been, I never will be. I'm a counterterrorism and counterespionage guy. I just do counterintelligence, counterinsurgencies. That's what I do. And it just so happens that in 2008, I was asked to apply those same skill sets into the UFO
community. There you go. That's who he is. Just your daily reminder. And I said I'd keep doing it as long as I can. It's true. He's not at all. Something is wrong with the whole story. Really. All right. So I saw this as kind of fun because the trolling never will stop. So either you ignore it or you fight against it, you can't win, or you just ignore it. It comes off, this guy says, as condescending. Hey, he says, study of UFOs, nice person. The trolling comes off condescending as heck to scientists, doctors, researchers, soldiers, generals, government officials, professors, writers, etc. that research UAPs. But please, trolls, continue to tell us how much smarter you are. It goes over well. Is that what we're doing? Is that what I'm doing? Am I coming across that we're smarter? I guess so. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we just don't believe anything on a whim. Just because you say it 3 times doesn't make it legit. Capiche? Oh, it's a 3 capiche show. It doesn't mean anything. The record's 6. We won't reach it. But yeah, the toilet bowl has gotten larger. And ufology is shrinking. We know who you are now. We have seen the real Corbell. For once. It was, even though it was manufactured, I think everything of Corbell is manufactured. Everything he does is to benefit him, even if it seems innocuous. There's a word I shouldn't be using. However, we have to deal with the repercussions of that when we're out in public and people say, oh, what does that mean? Why do you have UFOs on your license plate and on your shirt and your hat and your car window? Well, I'm a UFO researcher. What? Excuse me. Did you say you're a UFO researcher? Yeah, I've been doing it for a while. So, have you seen anything? Do you mean, have I recorded anything that looks like an alien ship? No. No. But I have recorded things that don't make sense, so I'm halfway there. And I've seen things. Oh, you've seen things? Ah, here we go. It's always the things that they see that they never recorded. Oh, no. You're right. It's not recorded, but there's a witness or two. Ah, let me guess. Your ex-wife? Yeah, Oh, I knew this guy. This guy's amazing. Great story. Yeah. What happened? None of your business. That's what happened. So be careful who you talk to. Be careful how you talk about ufology, because those people are everywhere. They won't believe it even if you can prove it. So mess with them. Tell them, yeah, I've got an alien finger. Kind of looks like this. See that? Yeah. But it's not human. It's a little bigger, actually. Kind of like this. You know, it's kind of like that. Do you see it? I didn't know. You didn't look at me. All right? Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. See? That's what the finger looked like. Oh, nah? Have you seen the mummies? Mummies of Jaime Maussan? No, I haven't. They're real. Yeah, go check those out. You want to see aliens? Those are real. I know, because he told us 3 times. They're real. They're not really mummies, are they? No, I knew it. No, they're just corpses. But check them out. They look pretty funny. You won't believe it. Even if it looked great, you wouldn't believe it. You'll make fun of it. Because you don't want to believe. You want to live in the dark where the strange and the paranormal exist. You're going to hide in the place where the paranormal and those demons exist? Excuse me, I'm having a demon come at me. Oh. They're everywhere. At any time, any place you go, you can see a UFO. You can. You really can. And you're going to dismiss it as a plane, because it's probably going to be far away. It's very rare you get them to come up to Travis Walton Range. Right? It's very different when it gets to that Travis Walton Range. 20 to 25 feet, was it? Ed Shafat, how you doing, man? Thank you for the $1 super dono. The love, the support. Couldn't ask for it any better. Thank you very much. That's a super dono, folks. It's a donation with no emoji or comment. It's just blank, which means I love Goof On. I love you too, man. Thank you for the support and the ongoing support. That's right. Hey, Bob M., how you doing? Hey, Rich, I've always loved you, bro. Do you speak a lot of truth? I think I do, Bob. I do. But I don't know what the truth is, to be honest. Do you? I don't know anything. I only know what I could talk about and extrapolate from what everybody said around that person, those people, that narrative. It's kind of weird the way it transpired. It was very suspect without any evidence to show where Lou came from, really. A-Tip, I want to know how we got there. I want to know how that transpired. How did Lou get that job? Why was he put in that role? And why haven't I seen anything with his signature on it? Yeah, I know the emails have been erased, yada, yada. After 7 years of employment, of non-employment, or coming back to that location, or an expulsed business that's done and over with, they erase the emails to open up the, I get it. More room for more emails. Got it. Suspicious. One of the most important things in human history, to just erase emails haphazardly because the guy hasn't been around for 7 years. Something like that. I don't remember I'm paraphrasing. I find the whole thing weird. I find ufology interesting. I find it conniving. I find that people lie just to lie. They make up stuff because they can. And people believe the more fantastical stuff than the more realistical stuff. And I always said it from day one. The world is more paranormal than you think it is. You don't need to embellish, lie, or hoax anything. If you got it, it's paranormal and it's real. Holy crap. That's good enough for me. A little blurry, a little shaky. We expect that. Just don't hoax. Don't lie. Don't exaggerate. And if you made a misidentification, come back when you figured it out and say, oh my God, guys, check it out. It's not a UFO after all. Here's what I learned from doing a little more research on my video. And then tell everybody when I zoomed in, I didn't know it. I couldn't see it through the atmosphere at the time, but it did have green and red light blink. It's an airplane. So it was a little misty outside. Just a bad call, but it looked cool. So don't get mad. And I did that on seeing UFOs when I recorded 1,100 stupid but beautiful iridium flare satellites. And I didn't get upset. I said, thank God somebody debunked this shit, because I knew it was too good to be true. Who's going to go out there and see between 1 and 15 UFOs in a 2-hour period almost every day? I was giddy, of course, but I didn't believe it myself. Then when somebody explained to me, they were like, here, look, this is your video, da-da-da, and now look at this app, and they're like, oh, Jesus, I'm so stupid. I didn't even think I did, because I didn't know. Somebody taught me 11 months later. But that's fine. I removed the videos. I left 2 up there to show exactly why they're iridium flare satellites on the website and moved on. People don't do that. They don't update. They don't want to break the trust in their mind. They're thinking, oh my God, my audience is going to think I'm lying. I did it on purpose. No, they won't. But if you have a pattern of figuring things out and they follow you and they see the progression and how you're learning on what you're making mistakes with, we all learn. It's a positive. Nobody does that. I can't say nobody. There's very few people in this field that don't do the proper work. And when I see that and I see the shortcuts and I see people saying, that's not real. Well, why? It's CGI. Why? You can't tell? Tell me why it's CGI. They can't. It just looks that way. Not good enough. You have to explain why. You have to explain other things too. The dialogue that's happening, if there is any, the weird focusing. These people don't know how all this works because they've never been behind a camera. But they play like they're know-alls. I'm not. I don't know it all. I only know this much of what needs to be known. But that's twice as much than the next 10 people. Sorry, it's true. I'm talking about cameras and working outside, not the history of ufology, guys. I'm not that guy. No Michael Schratt to that effect. But when it comes to the videos and things of that nature, yeah, we all make mistakes, but at least I know the progression and how I got there. When I see, like a Scambian or an alien addict debunking things, they're not really debunking. They're just telling you without any history or knowledge of how that would transpire at all. They just say, oh, look at here, that's the same tree there. And it wasn't obvious. They lied and they make things up to, this is what I don't want, Bob M, if you're still here. Yes, you are. Yes. Okay. I see what you're saying. One thing he says he can say, Bob M, I never talk bullshit. I always blunt right for the truth. A lot of people can't understand what I got to say, so I don't speak it. That is really sad. However, that's what I was talking about earlier. Like when I'm out in public or somebody in the family wants to talk to me about this subject, they always come up with the snarky look, You're the UFO guy? I saw some once. It was an airplane. Is that what you think you're seeing? Shit like that. I'm like, by the way, who are you? I'm the boyfriend of that chick over there. That chick over there is my niece. Her name is Amy. And if you don't start treating her like abroad, you're going to... Bob, that's awesome and sad at the same time. You got to stick to your guns, though. Don't get mad. You can't get mad at people. They don't know. Immediately, you know immediately if somebody's in this field as a researcher or just a casual observer. And you're going to find 99.99999% of people are not caring. They have an interest. They don't care. They don't have the passion. They don't have the desire to find out. They know there's people out there doing it. Just like I'm not going to try to make a tire better or, try to come up with free energy. There's people out there doing it. I don't have the know-how or the money or anything else. People are doing it. That's what people think. That's all right. Somebody else is doing it. But in this field, somebody else is doing it wrong. A lot. And that makes me sad. Very mad. And very glad that I could actually reverse some things around and show you guys, hey, that's really an airplane, or here's why I think it's an airplane. I try to do it the way you're supposed to with the technology we have, the tools in front of me. I mean, what am I going to do? Zoom in more? Do post? There's no reason to do any post editing on this stuff because it's so freaking obvious. Like, you don't even have to zoom in and show. There it is. You can see clearly that's a balloon. This thing that's underneath it, yeah, it's not a tail of the lizard people. It's a string. It's not going to abduct children and small animals for food. It's a string. Wow. But it's a fun, Bob, it's a fun field to be in. I enjoy it. I like the relationships I make. A lot of people think, oh, he's arguing all the time with people and always friends are falling out. No, not really. All that's been done with. Done. Everybody went their own way now, I think. I try not to make fun, but I can't help it. They're just talking out their ass, and that makes me a little upset. They say the same thing about me, but I don't know. I know they don't know. They know they don't know what they're talking. Scambian knows that he didn't do this on his own. He had a lot of help from Solar Marshall. As a matter of fact, he stole a lot of his ideas and debunks and made him his own. That's what these guys do. They're very bad for ufology. They're not serious, and they say it. We're not as serious as that. There's no reason to be that serious about it. Let's just have a good time, have some fun. Watching people lie? I don't know how to have fun in this field. I thought I did. I thought it was talking about the people in this field doing wrong, making jokes, and yeah. Well, you all have the option to come up with your own shows if you want to speak your mind. If you ever want to come on this show, let me know. Let me know. At the last Saturday of the month, we will be doing the round table. Make a note. If you want to come on and talk shit, have some fun, we'll be doing that on the 23rd, which is 2 weeks. I'm sorry, 24th. 2 weeks from tomorrow. So that'll be the last Saturday of the month. That's when we're going to be doing the round table. But in between that, I'm looking for a couple of guests. So we're going to start rolling the ball with guests, like I said I would. So I'm trying, guys. I'm trying, okay? So to feel good just changes everything. Feeling healthy and whatnot. Man, I got to tell you, your health is everything. It really isn't all about money. Anyway, thank you everybody for hanging out. I got to get going. I'm going to go pump myself up at the gym. But I am. And we'll be back tomorrow. Same exact time. Oh, wait. Tomorrow's pay-per-view MMA. I don't know. Hold on. I'll let you know right now. Around what time. And don't forget to help support the greatest truther on ufology that's ever lived. All the links are in the show description. You know what to do. Oh my God. What is tomorrow? February 10th. Ultimate Fighting Championship. Oh, that is going to be a good fight. A lot of them. Oh my God, I didn't realize. Oh no, they canceled that. That was one of the main idiots. The co-main event's been canceled. Anyway, so this starts a little early. It's 7. So we'll start at, we'll go at 5. We'll go at 5 tomorrow. Or we can go after 10 o'clock. I don't know yet. It'll either be one or the other. All right. Thank you, moderators. You really are the slickest, the smoothest, the baddest in the whole field. You're in the field too now. Thank you. And moderators, super chatters, thank you for supporting the show as best as you can. Everybody's struggling. We're dying. Everybody's dying. It's almost over. But we'll fight until the very last ending. And thank you, newcomers. Hey, and I hope those memberships are enjoyable. I'll try to I am putting something. There's a members show on Sunday. Oh, Sunday's the Super Bowl. We will do a show on Sunday. Hey, Into Thin Air. I know. I can't believe that, I2TA. They canceled some really good fights there. I'm mad. And that also takes out 45 minutes. 35, 45 minutes of fight time. I'll be happy either way, bro. I'm just happy to be feeling normal, being just a regular person again until somebody uses their laser technology in their head and they're going to use it as a laser pistol. That's how they took me out. They took me out that way. We're going to make Rich Giordano's stomach turn into boop. Go. I could see Lou and his friends. Oh. Naked. Oh. No. In a circle. Oh. Oh. And that's all to just channel energy towards me. And then at the very end, yakush, yakush. All right, have a good night, everybody. Be safe this weekend. Enjoy it. You got also the waste management and the golf tournament on in Arizona. It's been unbelievable. I watched it today. We'll see you guys minjana. Alien blessed.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. God have mercy on your soul.